this video, we'll go through the Messages tab and show you how to play advertisements and spots and single play songs during the day. So for Messages to work, the scheduler must be enabled, and you must have a web audio player playing streaming audio service like Mood Media or Cloud Cover. So those must be enabled and working before we can enable Messages. Otherwise you'll get a web player not found because there's no music playing, or the scheduler is not enabled because there's no, again, the scheduler is disabled. So let's go to the scheduler, enable the scheduler, go back over to Messages, and then trying to enable the Messages, and it says web player not found. So we'll get some audio going. Let me turn that down. All right, and so now we can actually enable the scheduler. And before we do that, I want to run through how we load things and configure things. So to load a spot in any one of the 5 different play selection slots, you right click on that slot and say load. And this will allow you to pick whichever spot you want to play in that particular spot. It will calculate the length for you. If you want it to repeat every 30 minutes, you put that there. If you want it to start at 0900 in the morning, you put that there. If you want it to play at 100% volume, you put that there. And then you just click on the days that you want it to play. So that's how you do a spot. And again, it must be a WAV file, .wav. For this player to recognize and be able to play it. Now, I've had some people ask for, we want to play the Star Spangled Banner, or we want to play one song at noon every day. So right click, load, for example, God Bless the USA, Lee Greenwood. That'd be a good one. That's 375 seconds, it's calculated. But you set the repeat interval to 0. And that means it plays one time at the time that you set. And this is at 12 o'clock in a 24-hour clock time format. And we're going to play that at 100% volume. We're going to play it every day. Now, if we wanted, actually, let's go back to the Star Spangled Banner. If we want the Star Spangled Banner to play, let's load that. And then right after that, we want Lee Greenwood to play God Bless the USA. And we start both of them, I'm going to say 0 time interval again, and we have them both play at 1200, and the volume's at 100%, and it plays every day. What will happen in this case is, since message number 2 is first in line, it will play at noon, and then the second message is queued up behind it. So as soon as the first message is finished playing, the second one will start automatically. You can actually do this for your spots also. If you want all of your spots to play on the 30-minute or the 60-minute, you can make them all start and have the same interval, and they'll just back up and queue up and play all at the same time. And again, you can click on which day of the week you want and so forth. So if, for example, we had, let's see, so this one's supposed to start at 0900. We've got it playing every day. If we enable Messages, you'll see that message 1 is next up today, 2/13/2020. It's going to play at 5:30 at a 30-minute interval after we pass 5 o'clock. So you'll see it'll play at 30 minutes. And then once it plays, it will skip to the next interval and show you what the next message up is. So you can keep an eye on when things are coming, looking at this window. You can also load and play. For example, if we hit right click on this guy and say play, you'll see the spot is now playing. So you can test the audio in the player and make sure it's what you want and so forth. So I'll just stop that. So you have manual control over that. So this is the messaging system. Now, one thing to watch is it also interacts with the Windows volume control. So you need to kind of know how to get to the volume control, because this particular one is Google Chrome, and it's playing our background audio. And you can see that if I turn the audio off, that goes down. So what we do is when a message plays, it will fade this guy out and then play the message, and when the message is finished, it'll fade it back in. So just keep an eye on this. If you're getting no audio from your Chrome player, you may have this guy all the way down, and either that or muted. So that's one way to debug this and make sure you're not trying to play audio when the volume control is not working. So that's the message tab, and we'll hit the alarms next.